work. Hey, hi guys. I'm just gonna make sure this is up. Okay, everyone. Sorry, it looks a little bit. I'll just lift this up a tiny bit. There we go. Hey, everyone. All right, and then I'll start this. Hopefully, it will start on Facebook. There we go. Oh, it's so funny trying to do both. All right, welcome everybody. I hope this is finding you happy and well, amongst a lot of drama. Thanks, Marion. But thank you guys for being here right now. And I'm just going to wait a few minutes for everybody to come forward. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Sandra. So I've got Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So I'm really grateful for you guys being here. Hi. Thank you, Erica. The sun is just shining on me just nicely today. Welcome everybody for coming in. I've got some cards and things to do. I also just wanted to be a place of support for all of you also. I have my Miyagi-Do karate shirt on. Thank you to my friend Emma who sent it to me. Oh, I've got angry faces. I wonder who that might be. Over on Facebook, we got angry faces. If you don't want to be here, it's fine. Hi, Gun. Hello, everybody. Hi, Rashmi. Hey, Ivy. Thank you for coming in. Just so you know, on Facebook, I'm also on YouTube at the same time. So, welcome. Okay, no worries. Well, you can always watch the replay if you are coming forward. And so if there's any kind of drama going on here on this, I'm just going to be deleting people because I don't need it. I'm here for all you guys. So thank you for being here. We will do some angel cards today. Happy New Year to everybody. I love this filter that with the stars. That's my thing. We got Patreon. Yay. Thank you for joining Patreon because you're going to get so much out of that. Okay. You're going to get so much out of that. Let me just get rid of this for a second. All right, guys. I don't know how to. All right. Doesn't matter. Thank you very much. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Lenka. There's tons there. Yeah, there's tons that you can learn from. So I'm sorry, guys, on YouTube. It's just that Facebook is being a bit silly. Okay, anyway, thank you very much for being here. I hope you guys are okay wherever you are. I know what that's like as well. So thank you from Canada coming in. Well, I'm pretty sure we got people from Sweden and all over the place. The doggies are out at the moment. So, well, they were here. They were close by. Yeah, so we got everybody coming in. Hi, hi, hi. People from Wisconsin. We got upstate New York. We've got Houston, Texas. Oh, Candy's in Houston. We've got Canada. Let me know where you're from. Toledo, Ohio. Thank you so much for coming in. We are at the moment, we're in Colorado. This is just a filter that it's behind me. If you can see it on Facebook, it's just a filter. Switzerland, from Ireland, awesome. And from Czechoslovakia too. Wow. Thank you so much for coming in. Now, just 1 second. Okay. All right, it doesn't work on this one. Never mind. Hi, Marissa. Okay, random, no worries. We got Wayne, Wisconsin, Netherlands, Idaho, BC, British Columbia, Canada. Yeah, Brisbane, Australia. Thanks, Francis. Say hi to my home country for me. Hopefully I get to go home at some point in my life. California. Sweden, of course. Thank you so much for being here. Some of you, I recognize your names from Instagram as well. So thank you for joining. I'm going to do a live thing on Instagram soon as well. I'll just let you know probably a day before or something. Thank you for coming in from India. That's so cool. And we have a few people that I haven't seen your names for a long time. We got from Botswana. Wow. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Helen is from Colorado as well. Chris is here as well. Hey, G. Happy New Year, G. Thank you for being here. I didn't know if you were going to come in. Michelle's in Iowa. So, wow, we've got people from all over the place. So what I'm going to do is, you can still let me know where you're from. I love that. We're going to do some angel cards today. And obviously, when we're doing the readings with me like this, choose number 1 or choose number 2. We've got Chris from Shada. Hi from New Jersey. Okay, no worries, Betsy. And I hope that you guys have, like I said, number 1 or number 2 on your minds as well. Ellie, welcome. So I'm kind of just letting everybody come in, and some of you know each other, which is awesome. We've got someone from Germany. Okay, number 2, please. Okay. Some of you, okay, so there's energy coming in. Definitely feel that. This is the card that I pulled out for everybody today. I asked for a message because I know a lot of people are feeling really worried and scared and frightened and angry and upset and hurt and all things all at once. Yeah, we got number 1, number 2. So this message came out. So I'll show YouTube first. It's the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Expect miracles. That's one of the messages for today. It was like we just had to have an expectation of really good, amazing things happening, and that's what we've got to do all the time. It's not just when we want something, it's got to be all the time. So the Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. Exactly. So that was really interesting. Okay. So number 1. Okay, so choose number 1 or number 2. And we will get going with these card readings when everybody gets in here. I also wanted to do a dragon message for you. Oh, happy birthday, Valenay. That's a lovely name. Times when you said miracles. Well, that was, there you go, see? Nice. Lisa Moody's here. Hey, Lisa. Seen you guys for ages. You know, it's funny. You look at your chin, you're like, oh my God. Need to do some exercises with the chin. Oh, the other thing that I was going to do today. Happy birthday as well, if it's anyone's birthday. We're going to do some dragon messages too. Hey, Lena. Hi, Sindra. Hey, Sindra's here too. We will also do the Imperial Dragon message as well, because I feel like we need some dragon energy. Oh my God. Happy New Year. If you haven't seen me since the last time I was here on the 3rd. Happy New Year to you. Happy birthday. Mine was on the 3rd. Oh, what awesome, Vicky. Dragons, yes. We're bringing in the dragons today as well. This will be part of your number 1 or 2. Hey, Miyagi-Do. Miyagi-Do. I'm all calm and chilled out here. Thanks, G. It was a gift from my friend Emma. She may be on today. She may hide because she does that sometimes. Renee's here. Okay, we got everybody coming in. That's awesome. Thanks, Lisa. How awesome. Thank you. Perfect. Gobakai. I know. Already binged season 3. I know, we did as well. We couldn't help it. If it wasn't for the old actors that are in it, we probably wouldn't watch it because it's all teeny bopperish. But it's pretty cool. Hey, Anne from Ireland. Miyagi, yeah. Yeah, like we said, we wouldn't watch if it didn't have Ralph Macchio and, you know, what's his name? Zebka. William Zebka or whatever his name is. Johnny Lawless and Ali was on and, oh, for God's sake. Yeah, it did kind of get like cheesy. But anyway, it's pretty cool. Miyagi's cool. He had a very good philosophy and I like it. Wendy? Okay. Oh, that's cool. People are also watching me on YouTube. Season 3 is out. Yep. Already watched it. Erica, that's last week's news. We already watched that one. Okay. Good morning, Melissa from Australia. Thank you for being here. We're going to do the dragon cards today. We should get a nice big message from them. I also have, I've lost it. Huh. I have another container of little dragon cards that I made, but I don't know where they are. Okay, I'll find them later. Later, that's what we say to the dogs. We're going to go later. That's what we say. Okay. So the first message was expect some miracles. Okay. Something's changing. And just so you know, nothing political is on this particular channel at all. Although I know there's a lot of stuff that went down yesterday. Okay. I'm still believing in a peaceful resolution and I don't feel any stress or worry or anxiety at all about any of it. Other than that it was upsetting what was going on yesterday, but I don't feel anything like spooky, scary, bad is going to happen to us, okay? So yeah, okay, agree. So just so we know, we don't do anything. I don't want to upset anybody's views or opinions. I'm for the light. The light is already winning. That's it. Okay, we're going to be fine. We'll be fine because I'm still here and I'll help you guys get through whatever it is anyway. So don't worry. Okay. So this is how it's going to go. That's right. So when I'm doing the readings section, okay, which is coming up right now. So when I start doing the readings for number 1 or number 2, I want to be able to concentrate. And so I'm just going to turn off all of the chat. So if anybody comes in while I'm talking, I'll try my best to accommodate. But I'm not going to be answering chat. We're going to go through this big lot of, we're going to use the angel cards as well as the dragon cards, and maybe even a keeper of the light card for everybody as well. See what guide is with you, okay? And then we'll just get some messages rolling. Hi, Christy. And we'll get some messages rolling for everybody. All right. Hi, Tristan. Thanks for being here. And we'll see what comes in. We'll see what comes out. All right. And if you like these, if you want me to keep on doing live readings shows, let me know. If you want me to do live teaching shows, the webinars, etc., let me know. My big channeling course will be coming out in February. So I'm really hope that you guys will take that course because it will change your life, and then you'll be able to channel safely. Even if you're not working in this kind of industry, isn't it great to be able to close your eyes and get a message, right? So, okay. All right. I'm just going to light some sage really quickly. And I want to, once again, welcome everyone in. Choose number 1 or choose number 2 or listen to both of the messages. And away we'll go. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. Something's gone. Is everybody, you guys still hear me on YouTube? Let me know if you can. All right. Hi, Kylie. Thanks for being here. Okay, cool. All right. Thanks. Okay, cool. All right, choose number 1 or 2. And I'm just going to put a little note in here. Oops. Oh, no. Hang on a minute. Ah! I need to be able to type something. Okay. Choose 1 or 2. Sorry, everyone. You know what? I really recommend that everyone try to go live on 2 platforms at least once in your life. It's like, I said choose 1 or 3. Oh my God, choose one. Choose 1 or 2. Choose 1 or. Okay, cool. Excellent. Okay, number 1 or number 2. All right, let's go. Sage first. Now the reason I use Sage, I know you can get a simulcast program to broadcast all at once. That would be great. I bet you that wouldn't work too well. Okay, I've done all those sort of programs before, and if one little thing goes wrong, that's it. But I will look. Okay. Okay. Welcome, newcomers. Welcome, everybody. This is a place of happiness. This is a place of strength, empowerment. Okay. I'm just lighting up some sage. It's really good to have sage around. All right. So, all right. All right, everybody. Choosing number 1 or number 2. Happy New Year, Anakalia. Everyone, I want you to know I also have a brand new dragon reading that you can get yourself. It's very affordable. I have a whole range of readings that are really cheap at my website, BDevineOnline.com. So try the dragon energy reading, and then you can connect with a few different dragons as well. So here we go. Bobby is in the other room, Rhonda. He's just doing things from over there. He's just staying in there for today. And I'm doing it today. Okay. All right, ready? Number 1, number 2. Won't be able to see your chats now. Okay. Okay, so I've turned off the chat for everybody. So we're going to start. And like I said, choose number 1 or 2. The information that will come through, just allow whatever you feel resonates with you and leave the rest. It's going to take us through an opening declaration first before I start with the cards. Okay, so I'm just going to close my eyes and say out loud what I'm doing, all right? Okay. As a sovereign being of light, I hereby give permission to connect with my higher self, source energy, my spiritual light team. I give them permission to help me today to ground into the center of the earth and also to connect into the center of the universe. Breathing in through the pillar of light and breathing out and down. Breathing in and up and out and down. I give permission for activation of all of my chakras and energy centers now. I give permission to release anything negative or anyone negative out of my sphere. With love and lights, we let them go. I give permission for healing energy to flow through to every cell in my body. I am in a space of receiving messages. I'm open to receive. And I reinforce my shield of light around me now. And I ask for this to happen immediately through all layers of my entire being. And it's sealed with love and light. It is done, and so it is. Okay, so that's just a quick little activation sort of method that I use. I use a different one all the time, but that's pretty much basically it. So this means that if you were doing that with me, you are all in that place of receiving right now. The messages that you receive, you know, are going to be accurate because you've placed a shield around yourself. You've got yourself connected. You're all grounded, etc. You shouldn't be receiving messages any other time unless you have asked. So if you're not asking for messages and you're hearing all of this stuff going on, or you feel like you've got messages for others, or you know, it's voices are just coming or whatever, clear it out, okay? Because it doesn't have permission from you and it's invasive. So only when you're in that place of receiving and asking for answers should you get any, okay? All right, so starting out with number 1, this is a dragon message for you. And don't forget, all services at divinemiracles.com or BDevineonline.com. All right, number 1. The dragon message is Gaia, the world, okay? So this shows me, this is a completion card. The dragons are connecting with us all now in very, very strong ways. Last night before I was going to bed, my husband and I, we set intentions for the angels and, you know, light teams and light beings and our dragons and our, you know, everything that we had to support and direct that support and connect it across the globe. This is the sort of energy that you're getting for yourself. The world dragons are connected to the center of the earth, as well as around it, and as well as the auric field of the earth also. Now there's something shifting in your own life. Something is changing in your own life, and this is a completion point for number 1. So you've reached this major event and you're about to move into the next phase of events in your life. You're about to move forward into something completely different. And this is allowing a gentler energy, and also it's gentle in a way towards you, but it gives you confidence and strength as well. Okay. So the Gaia angel with number 1, angel dragon, is also the earth dragons in themselves, kind of greenish brown colors. And, you know, if you're going on a hike or something, you could ask to connect with your earth dragons. And, you know, any dragon, any sort of rocks or stones or whatever it is that you pick up along the way, you could ask permission if that was okay. But every time you pick up rubbish or pick up something or help somebody or do something, they bless you as well, right? So when you're going out of your way and you don't need to, you're getting a blessing. And this is coming forward for everybody right now. But just remember that the angels are helping. The angels are helping us because we've got our angel cards next. But also you have your dragon beings, and every single one of you has this. It's not bad. It's not evil. That's, you know, another joke. The dragons are bad, so we shouldn't, you know, be connecting with them. But if, you know, anything is about intention. If you're intending to do bad stuff, then that's on you. If you're intending to do good stuff, that comes back to you in just the same way. So we've got to be careful. We're manifesting all the time right now. Number 2, your dragon is the dragon of wisdom. Okay, here it is. The golden dragon of wisdom. I'm just going to show Facebook and YouTube. So what this means is that you've come to a place right now within yourself when you are receiving a lot of information, number 2. Now remember what I said at the start, to make sure that you're in that place of receiving before you start getting all of this nonsense coming in. A lot of the times it's us absorbing from other people. If all of a sudden we've got these random thoughts going on in our head, right? That's not coming from us. It's not coming from our higher spirit. It's like an interference from other people, okay? So this is connecting you with wisdom of the self, connecting with your higher self, connecting with your team, all right? And understanding that you are very, very intuitive. You're very, very psychic anyway, yourself. So you've got to protect that energy. If you feel drained, like at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I can guarantee you that although people will talk about your sugar levels and blah, 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 it's because all of your energy has been drained out on all of these different things all morning. And suddenly by 3 o'clock, you're just like, you've had enough. You're completely exhausted. So putting yourself in that place of receiving is the key. Now, the wisdom energy coming from this golden dragon. Okay, this golden dragon, usually the golden dragons come from very, very far away. They don't normally interact directly with us. It's something that we sort of aspire to go and connect with. We can work with them, we can get there. So they don't normally work with us. For this to come forward right now, you need to know it doesn't even matter if you chose number 1 or number 2, you are heavily protected. Both number 1 and number 2, the dragons are looking up. Look, they're looking up, looking higher, looking above the situation. Okay, looking above what seems to be and understanding that we all have to have faith, even when things are going to hell. Even when everything seems destructive, you have to have faith in your beliefs and what's coming forward for you. It's super important. It doesn't matter what you believe in, you've just got to stay true to it, your whole life. It's not just when things are going well that we need to keep going with this, all right? It's all the time. And the dragons are working very closely with us, okay? If you want to connect with yours, you've never done a meditation with the dragons before, and you don't have any money or something, you just want me to send you a meditation, please send me an email, divinemiracles@gmail.com. I will send you a simple dragon meditation, simple. And you can start working with it yourself. I've also got videos on YouTube about how to connect, okay? But anyway, let's move into our angel cards. We have a lot of strength around us right now, and we need to maintain this energy. We need to maintain this strength. Okay. All right, number 1. Okay, I'm just shuffling your pile of cards. All right, number 1, number 2. And we want to get a, who's the spirit guide watching over you right now, okay? Number 1. Okay. Mahavata Babaji, number 1. Ooh. Okay, so you are going through something interesting. Soul expansion. Okay, Babaji is working with you. This particular guide nagged me for years to connect with him. And it was really, really interesting because I was looking at Ayurvedic medicine at the time and, wanting to look at that. But I ended up looking at Chinese medicine instead. But the Ayurvedic medicine, yoga practices, etc., the breathing techniques, etc., were fantastic. So this is about our consciousness expanding, understanding the connections between all things. The throat chakra is also symbolized here with, I'm just going to show everyone him. It's a bit hard with this thing, recognition thing. Okay. Does that feel familiar to you, this particular guide, number 1? The throat chakra, we're on the way forward. Our mission is to move forward. Our mission is not get distracted by hearsay and arguments and drama. It's to keep on rising higher and moving forward, right? So Babaji, soul expansion. Look up the Ascended Master Babaji, Mahavatar Babaji. And I said that and I got goosebumps all up my knees. Okay. He's like, yeah, and you need to come back and talk to me again. All right. Let's go with number 1 and then we'll do number 2's guide as well. Number 1, your first card is life experience. This is the energy of Archangel Chamuel. A significant life event is happening to you. We started off with the World card. A powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. This is for number 1. So the energy for you, number 1, is that something has dismantled itself or is about to, okay, in your life. Something has completely, perhaps even turned itself upside down. And this can leave you feeling like you're floating on a river without any oars, you know, you just don't know where the hell you're going, okay? It feels overwhelming. For some of you, this has been a really beautiful time of life changes, etc. Right? And for many others, that's what's going to happen, is that it will end up being a beautiful time for you. But right now, you may be feeling despair. You may be feeling upset. You may be feeling frightened for your future. And you may just be like super confused, okay? So Chamuel works with us in our life experience from our heart space, okay? So when your heart is clogged, and it's got too much pain and you're taking on all these burdens and stresses and stuff, it starts to affect the rest of the organs in your body. That's what ends up happening. So one thing that you may need to remind yourself is, where am I wasting my time? Where am I wasting my emotions and energies? What am I getting upset about? What's hurting my feelings, etc.? And why am I letting that happen? So this is for number 1. Why am I letting this happen, you know, in my life anymore? Because we're all about, this is a brand new year. We don't want to be dragging around the old stuff. So if this year you haven't gotten rid of a lot of things that you've been holding or carrying with you, if you just didn't know how to let go of it, or you couldn't, or whatever, this is the time to do it. Sometimes a shocking energy or something that's upsetting, or someone who asks a favor and it's like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore, you know. People leaning on you, people freaking out all around you. A lot of times people's opinions are all like in your face when there's something that goes on. And this is happening a lot online, of course. Is like, as soon as something happens, there's all this, well, I knew that was going to happen, and blah, blah, what a rubbish, and it's a joke. And then you start seeing it all, and you start to question yourself. So you're not supposed to do that, number 1. You have 2 major cards, the World and the, this is called Life Experience, but it's actually the Tower. The World and the Tower. So something has shocked you, or it will, okay? But it's a good thing. It's a life-changing thing as well. Bring yourself in. Empower yourself. Look at things that are uplifting rather than things that are dragging you down. And remember, number 1, you have the energy of Mahavatar Babaji for your soul expansion. He's trying to work with you to help you get through this. Seeing things from a higher perspective. All right? Now, don't worry. We're going to keep going with your cards. All right? Number 2 What is your angel card? Okay, so number 2, you have the 10 of Earth. Really beautiful. Look at these colors in here. The 10 of Earth. Okay. So what this indicates for you is, again, it's like a completion. If you have followed your intuition, you are going to be in a place where you start seeing everything unfold. So right now, people are like, how can anything good come out of all of this stuff? You know, how can there be any positive action? And I have said this since I started doing things online, that when we remain positive, that positive things happen to us. When we focus on things being easy, the journey becomes easy. When we focus on experiences that we're having that are meant to be there to teach us things, instead of feeling like we're always being punished, then we start to see things happen to us that are joyful and, you know, interesting, because we're understanding it from the higher perspective, you know, and we're flying like the eagle above everything. Just, okay, so if we were really up high, would we really be worried about all of this mundane energy going on here? So the energy for you, number 2, is to focus on remaining elevated in your energy. Don't get yourself caught up with all the drama. And if you can do that, then you have abundance coming to you like you can't believe. It says here, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life as well. Appreciating. You appreciate, you be grateful. The other thing for number 2 is I'm feeling that there's a lot of heaviness in the back area for some of you. Okay, so you're still, even though you're trying to stay super high and super above it all, you're trying to get above it all while you're carrying all this stuff of heavy burdens and stuff with you. So you're trying to lift it all up and take it with you, and that's not going to create a very high flight or for a very long flight, is it? You're just going to have to land. It's too heavy, I need a break. Right? So don't forget that, listen, remember when we did the confidence webinar, etc., listen to the energy within you where you're allowing all of these things to leak out of you. Don't let that happen. Just catch it when it's happening and going, okay, I'm doing that again. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to reshift center myself. And if you're out and about somewhere and you can't just go and lie down and do a meditation, get yourself into the bathroom or something and center yourself. Okay, deep breath. Okay, bringing everybody in. All right, no one's going to hear me. I'm just going to say all of this in my head while I'm on the toilet. All right, grounding myself, etc. Doing all of those things, and you bring yourself into a much, much easier path. Okay. Okay, and for number 2, I also wanted to see who was guiding you, right? The spirit guide for the moment. Of course, we have so many spirit guides, it's not even funny. We have spirit guides and multiple amounts of angels as well. Okay, so for number 2. Okay, this is interesting because this came out, there's one that was upside down there, but this came out just a couple of days ago. You have Mother Mary watching over you, number 2. And she says, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. And mother family healing is possible at this time. So Mother Mary is close by. It doesn't matter whether you're religious or not. Okay? It's probably many lifetimes where you were. I know I was definitely religious in many lifetimes. And even in this lifetime, I was religious for a really long time. And, you know, the energy of Mother Mary and Jesus and everybody connected with me in a new way, which was so relieving. All right. So thank God that I'm not going to be in trouble when I pass away. But Mother Mary, roses are the calling card of Mother Mary, and also the angels. She is known as the Queen of the Angels as well. She's also working with you opening up your abilities and strength. And remember, it's funny because right at the start of the show today, everybody also got the Holy Spirit. So we got Mother Mary and the Holy Spirit. All we need next is Jesus to come up. And we've got it. We've got it all. All right, but it's all there anyway. Okay. So Mother Mary working with you. Very, very gentle, nurturing, loving, mothering energy. If you don't have your own mother or you're estranged from her, you can call on Mother Mary. It doesn't matter who you are. She is the Blessed Mother. She will look after us. And she's the mother that I chose for my life a long, long time ago, when, you know, having your own mother isn't going to work. Okay. Back to number 1. Oops. All right, let's go with you. Oh, lovely. You have the 3 of Earth, or the 3 of Coins. And it talks about the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and being a team player. Okay, so the energy here for everybody, you can see it. Hopefully you can. I'll just try to show everybody. There. All right, the butterfly of transformation, the energy of changes everywhere. The other energy for the 3 of Earth or the 3 of Coins could be your skills and you're teaching other people. So you have this ability to be able to share knowledge and information, all right? And if you don't think you do, just start talking to someone about something that you're super interested in, a TV show, a game that you like to play, and you'll know everything about it. So it shows that you've got this teaching capability. All of us do. I never thought it was going to be me at all. You know, somebody like me, I didn't think was anyone was going to listen to or connect with. But there it is. Okay, so sometimes it's out of your comfort zone, but you have a message to share. It doesn't mean condemning anyone or putting anyone down, of course. It's all about just sharing knowledge, sharing history, sharing experience. And also that there could be some kind of offer coming to you, number 1, that is teaching you something to gain skills, you know. So maybe you start a new job and you've got to do a little bit of training with it first, or whatever that is. Or maybe there's a new energy that's coming forward for you that just puts you into this new position, like you've been wanting something to happen and then suddenly it starts coming forward. So we're here to expect miracles, right? Anything can happen. We don't have to know how, when, who's going to offer it. We've got to stay very, very positive. And understanding that right now our spiritual light team is working double time to help us. So, you know, there was amazing things that happened at the beginning of the year for my husband and I, which was just, you know, money that was not even expected, right? And usually it doesn't really happen to my husband that often, but it was his turn. He's like, oh my God, there was this money that wasn't even expected. Something had been paid off, whatever. And we didn't even expect it, and it was just there. And that sort of thing is happening. You know, for many of us, not just talking about money or whatever, but people connecting, people reaching out, people changing. Because you've been able to change, we've got to expect that other people can also change or have changed, right? Since we might have known them as well. So I'm sorry, I'm looking up because the squirrels are coming. The squirrels come every time I'm talking. It's so cute. It's like the birds used to come every time I was talking when I was in Australia. All right, but expect the unexpected. Gonna keep on saying that. Number 2, let's have a look at your next card. And you have the 7 of Wands. Now this is funny because this and the 9 of Wands kept coming up yesterday as well. It was like we were in defense mode. So this is the 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your grounds, but choose your battles wisely. Okay, this is for number 2. Again, you have a dragon with you in an angel deck. Can you see that? Dragon sitting there with you in the angel deck. You have to rise above something, okay? It's really not worth your time. And we're going to keep talking about this, you know, lifting ourselves higher. It may indicate that for number 2, there is something that may be annoying that comes up for you as well. And it may be like, oh, not again. I thought I got rid of that kind of thing, right? But the other thing is that you don't want to feel like, it's like when someone puts a post and you're just dying to say something like, shut up. Or I don't know, whatever it is, it's like, ah. We've all been there where we want to say that stuff, right? And it's like, is it worth it? We have to choose things, we choose our battles, you know, wisely, right? Is it worth getting into it with somebody? And if they're that annoying to you, get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? It's like watching stuff on the news and you're like, oh, I hate watching the news. And then you're there glued to the news. But I've got to see what's unfolding. I've got to know what's happening. And then it's upsetting you. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's these little things like this that we don't really think is much. Or we don't think it's affecting our energy very much. And it like totally is, right? So defend your beliefs and be strong, of course. But just choose your battles wisely, as it's saying here. Don't get yourself caught up in everything, you know. Focus on your peace, your truth, your light. And if you're doing it, you don't have to convince everybody. They'll just fall into it as well. They'll just see what you're doing and, you know, do it too. Or be curious, you know. Sometimes actions do speak louder than words, okay? All right, here we go. Number 1, again. Oh, this is beautiful. Number 1, you have the Empress and Archangel Gabriel, who's been around a lot. It is the angel for January. And also, Gabriel was a channeling that I did on Sunday. If you were a part of Patreon, you would have seen the channeling. And I'll probably will do another channeling with my husband helping out again for all of you if you like that stuff. But number 1, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams, nurturing yourself and others. This is a very, 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 very fantastically positive card for number 1. It goes along with expecting miracles. Okay, the Empress energy is the pregnancy, the mothering, the birthing energy. And that is not always just like having a baby. So it's not literal. It can be about any position that you're in your life. This is saying to you that you are going to be rewarded for the things of the past, the things that you've done in the past. You're going to be rewarded for those things. Okay, it's going to start coming forward in your life. The energy of animals and animal healing is also around you, number 1. A special time of nurturing, a time of receiving. Okay, so mother energy is receiving energy. Father energy is giving energy. So you're in this space of receiving. Make sure you're giving and receiving, obviously keeping it all balanced as well. And this is saying, you know, this is a big card for you, number 1. It's abundance, it's joy, it's creativity, it's strength, it's healing, it's support, it's direction, it's everything that you're looking for. Know that the angel Gabriel is working with you to bring something into alignment into your life. Remember, you're in that world energy as well. It brings something beautiful into your life that you cannot believe how wonderful that this is. So be open to and expecting in this beautiful energy of healing and receiving as well. That's awesome, number 1. All right, number 2. Oh, gorgeous. The Ace of Water. So this is like the Ace of Cups. And it's about falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition. And if my husband chose number 2, he's not going to believe this when I say a new home. Because that sort of thing has been coming up. So the energy, look at the watery energy here, okay? This is about the cup overflowing. This is about the energy of happiness and good vibration coming into your life, number 2. You already had the card of the 10 of coins, you know, and the card of the card of the High Priestess, which is the wisdom card with the dragons. So you've got to follow your intuition, and you know the abundance is going to be there. Now also for some of you, you're looking for a new person in your life, so this shows that it's, you know, available, it's around you, you're drawing it in somehow. Some of you are expecting this is also about it having a birth energy going on here. The 3 and the Ace and the 3 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the 2 of Cups, etc. Very, very connected to the Empress energy as well. Okay. So there's something that could be in the baby or the infant stages here in your life as well, number 2. And also that someone perhaps you've been waiting to connect with is coming forward again in your life. It could also be a lot of, because there's an energy of emotion and it's falling into that emotion as well. So falling into an emotion. So just be careful that you're not going to stay deep in your emotional energy, but instead that you're allowing things to shift themselves up and out as well. So don't submerge yourself and stay really connected to that emotional energy, but allow things to just begin to happen and shift and flow and stay in that place of happiness and joy, the highest vibration. Wow, you really got some beautiful cards for both number 1 and number 2. I'm actually going to choose one more dragon card each for 1 or number 2. You can tell me what you think after that. Thank you. If you're coming in and it doesn't seem like I'm acknowledging you, I'm sorry. I turn off all the chats when I'm doing them, the readings. Okay. I also want to do a little tea leaf card for us. Okay, one more dragon card for number 1. All right, so here's the rebirth. So you have the world card, completion. Then you go into your rebirth energy. But it doesn't say that it's going to be something, it's like it's maybe by the full moon. So by the end of the month, you're going through these changes. We are in this space right now where things are difficult worldwide, of course. You'd be stupid to say, oh, everything's fine. You know, there's things that are going on. But there's things that we can do to make it easier for ourselves. Create your bubble. Ground yourself, be in your place of empowerment, get out in nature, do things that are constructive, create things. I've got a huge mandala that I'm creating right now. I can't wait to show you guys this new one. And it looks like it kind of looks like it's going to be like a ship, I guess. It sort of looks to me like some kind of star that turns itself into a ship. I don't know how I've done this thing, but it's something amazing, right? But here for number 1, you have this rebirth. It's coming forward, but something has to die. Something has to stop. Something has to finish in your world. Okay? And it may seem stormy like it looks like on these cards, and it may seem hard, but you're tough. And you're not here. Like, God didn't have time to create a loser, right? You're a winner. You can get yourself through anything if you put your mind to it. Or you can just put your mind to everything being negative and everything being poor you, and, you know, nothing ever works out for you and all that stuff. And that's what you keep on seeing. We have to understand our creative energy is just that. You know, we're creating the life that we want or not for ourselves. It really is up to us. Okay? So strengthen, empower. Something's just about to finish so that something else can be born within you. Let it happen. All right. Number 2, your final dragon card. And then I'll do a tea leaf card as well. All right. And so, okay, so you won't believe this. Number 2, you had the card number 2 of the wisdom dragon. Now you have the golden imperial dragon. So if you haven't connected with your dragons yet and you need to, this is probably telling you, okay, we are right there waiting, all right, to help support you. This is the dragon of strength, the imperial dragon and dragon of strength. This is the actual name of the deck of cards, the imperial dragon deck. This one in particular is showing you how to rise above again, and also to ignore all of the it's just like the pettiness of things. Okay, there's a lot of it around right now. You're all seeing it. Okay, you're seeing everyone fight over stuff and being divided, and fight over the division, and fight over what they think is right, and fight over stuff at the shopping center, and fight, it's just constantly. Or you can be the person that just doesn't care about any of that and is just doing your own thing, and you'll find that you don't have to see it as much. All right, and even if you do, you're over the top of it. Strength, healing, support comes up with this particular dragon. You need to ask though, and give permission for help to be there. Okay, give permission for that help to come in. Give permission for your dragons to fly around this world, destroying chaos, destroying negativity, destroying the darkness. They need permission from you, just like your angels need permission. Give them permission to light up the earth with joy and happiness and abundance for everybody, freedom for all. Give them permission to help us to remain strong and vigilant as we go through all of this stuff. All right? Give your dragons and your spiritual light team permission to cleanse and clear any negative energy in your way. Any negative energy in your way. Okay? Any negative energy in front of you, behind you, next to you, around you. Clear it out of your way so that you walk into a healed energy all the time. Doesn't mean you're not going to experience stuff, right? Some people think that their life is somehow going to be super easy once you've got your spiritual act together, right? It's not. You go to the next challenge and the next one, but you learn how to cope really well. There is nothing that's ever going to stop me from having faith in what I do and sharing, right? That's who I am. If I find out how to do something really well and it's worked, I will share it. Whether it's skincare, whether it's hair care, whether it's, writing, spiritual stuff, whatever it is, I share it. And that's who you are as well. It's there waiting though. You've got to give permission for this energy to help you. Okay. Now, just to finish things off for a little bit of fun, let's have a look at these tea leaf cards. I am just going to make a little bit of a space for myself. All right. Now, don't forget, wonderful people, I'd love to see you on my Patreon. Most of my stuff is going to be on Patreon now, just because of the suppression energy that's been around. So that I've always got a place to go to. And you're helping to create a sanctuary where people and animals can come and heal and learn how to heal. You can bring your animals and have a holiday with your animals when it all eventually gets up and running. And you'll learn things in person with me. So hopefully all this nuttiness is finished by the time we move into our place, right? So patreon.com/Devine Miracles, Devine with an E. And I want to get as many people as I can there. And you guys will get everything. You can get longer videos. You get meditations. You get free webinars. You get pretty much every day there's a post, a new post or a reading or a card or something. So it's easier to maintain one position than a whole lot of platforms, right? So here we go. Here's the little, well, they're not really that little, are they? They're a huge deck of cards. Number one, I'm going to pull out 3 tea leaf cards for you. Dealings with a man. Okay. Dealings or relationship with a man. This is your first card. He is older. This is the older man in the deck. He's a little bit older. Okay. So be aware. There's something coming forward from this guy. Doesn't say whether it's good or bad. It's just there. Number one, I'll keep on doing yours for a minute. Then you have the leg. Stepping into a new experience. Possibly this person helps you to do that. Moving into a new experience. Number one. Your next card is grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. When the grasshopper comes up, you're learning something. Okay? Just like Miyagi-Do. Right? You're learning something about yourself or defending yourself or, you know, anything, whatever it is. Listen right now, because there's something that you need to be really careful around. Number one, handshake. See, meeting with a stranger could be important. This is for number one. So you have the dealings with the guy, stepping into a new experience, situation in the balance that requires careful handling, and a meeting with a stranger could be important. And it looks, if you look at this card, it looks like it's reaching out from quite a distance. This person could be at quite a distance from you at the moment. Okay. Now, number two, what are your little cards? You have a lady. Here's the fair lady. Fair lady. Dealing or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey, or white hair. All right. So interesting. The second one is, I hope this is my husband's number 2, vacation. We're going somewhere with his fair woman. All right. There's the vacation of the kites. Number 3, affairs with your family. Then when the tree comes up, it's always about family. It can be inheritance. It can be something just going on or some kind of connection or whatever it is. It's also about strong roots you're making within your life right now too. And finally, the stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. The stork also indicates a new residence. This came up with your Ace of Water card. Just what we were talking about before, wanting to be able to have a place where healing can happen on the grander scale for many people. You can learn stuff a lot easier also in person, right? But here we go. There's something coming up, number 2. I really love my little tea leaf cards. Thanks to my friend in Australia, Pina, who had them first and showed them to me. I'm like, oh, I love those. Okay. All right. So those are the messages for today. Really beautiful messages for each group. Now I'm going to turn the chat on. Let me know what you felt about your readings. So let me just try this first. Okay, all messages. Okay. All right. Okay, so I can see some people are saying they can't hear anything. Should be able to hear it. Okay, cool. Excellent. Okay. So thank you. Thank you. Awesome, Daisy. Everything was good. Okay, some people were saying they couldn't hear it. That's all. You're very, very welcome. The Mother Mary energy, right? They're going on resonated. Much love. Thank you so much. Now, I'm wondering, I just want to ask, sorry, YouTube, I'm just going to ask Facebook really quickly. Facebook, you guys, there's 25 people. Did you guys get a notification that I went live? I just want to kind of know that. You should be able to find these on Amazon, by the way. Can't wait for your next class. Yeah, me too. Okay, perfect. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for letting me know. Thanks, Courtney. There's some people I haven't seen, some names I haven't seen for some time as well. Okay, so some people got a notification. Okay, thank you guys for letting me know. All right, some people didn't. All right, cool. Excellent. It was really on point. Hello. You're welcome. Got both night. Yeah, I know what it's like on YouTube. It's a little bit different than Facebook. Facebook usually shows 25 people or something, but as soon as I upload it, it's like 600 people have seen it. So Happy New Year's, Miss Margaret. Okay, no problem. So thank you so much, everybody. Don't know the name, been doing a mantra called, the man from the Vedic. I'll show you that. Mahavatar Babaji for number 1. Mahavatar Babaji. Yeah, so this one was the one that was about soul expansion. So you can look that up. Oh, thank you, G. Mason. I'm slow, 33. Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, vacation can mean, someone asked about vacation. Hang on. The last reading, I'm curious about vacation in the COVID-19 times. Vacation could just mean getting away someplace for the day, I think that a lot of people are sick and tired of being afraid of this thing. And, we need to get out of that energy now. It's a new year. So, if your card came up with vacation, take a vacation from all of the drama. Get away for the day. Go drive somewhere, sit and be at peace. Be at a lake or something, etc. Okay, so glad to see that many of you came in. I'm going to be going live again soon, all right? Really soon. Going to go live again, and I'll be on Instagram as well. So all my social media is at Divine Miracles. So when I'm going to be on Instagram live, I'll let everybody know as well. Hopefully you can be there too. We have another webinar coming up really soon. If there's something that you want to learn in particular, please leave comments about what lessons you would like to learn. Hello, Miss Margaret. Thanks for coming in. Right? So let me know about all of that stuff too. Thank you, Nat, for being here. Thank you so much. And thank you, each and every one of you. Now, let's stay strong, okay? Let's stay strong as we're moving forward. And always here to help you with extra readings, healing, etc. Thank you so much for coming. Stay strong. We'll talk to you guys again really, really soon. All right? So lots of love for now. Many, many blessings. Bye, everyone. Bye.